What's BP's plan for India? BP has invested already $12 billion in India. And so which are the sectors and the areas you're planning to invest, and what's the policy and what's the strategy going forward from here?
So if you look at BP, I would say we've got four pillars, right? Pillar number one is what we call resilient hydrocarbon. So we were one of the companies which early on went into renewables and looking at low carbon businesses. But at the same time, we were very clear that our strategies and not or. So because we strongly believe that there's going to be a period of time where it's going to be, you're going to have additions rather than, this thing. And then at some point you'll go to, from energy addition, you'll go to energy, substitution. So at this point, we believe it's an addition thing. So the first pillar is that we will still continue to look at oil and gas. And, here in India, we've got the gas business, which is the KG Basin. Today produces a third of India's natural gas and 5% of India's crude coming out of that one single block. And we have plans to do more in that block, and we've got two other blocks next to it, which we will continue to explore. And hopefully that can use the same infrastructure that we have built. So we have a concept called ILX, which is infrastructure-led exploration. So this kind of nicely fits in with that. The second pillar is what we call customers and products. And this is where we've got Castrol, which has been here for 20 years, for 225 years. Castrol, has been predominantly lubricant business, but now they are, moving into EV fluids. They're also getting into workshops. So there are Castrol branded workshops that we have in India. Castrol has taken a 7% interest in Key Mobility, which is another company, a startup company which is doing workshops. And, we've also into car care products. So they're kind of diversifying, doing a bunch of things for the consumer. And then you've got GeoBP, which started off with petrol and diesel. Now we've got convenience. We're looking at both compressed biogas and CNG, and then EV charging. And EV charging, now we have 500 stations, 5,000 charge points. So if you just to put it in context, all of India has 12,500 charge points. We have 5,000 of those, and these 5,000 are fast charging charge points. And the one which we just inaugurated a couple of days ago has a capacity of 480 kilowatts, which means I can take some of the top cars like a BMW i7, and you can charge it in about 18 minutes. So we're bringing all these, right? And then convenience, of course, with Wild Bean, providing convenience. Because the whole idea is that as people are traveling on the highways, you will get this. So that's the second pillar. Third pillar is low carbon. So in the second pillar also, what we have done is we have also taken equity in some of the startups to support them. So we've got Blue Smart and Magenta, both of which we are supporting. And then we provide them with, we build hubs for them for charging. And then the third one is what we call low carbon, which is the area where we will be looking at biofuels. We'll be looking at, what do we want to do in solar, wind, all those bits. But that's still early stages, but we've got a lot of capability outside India. And the whole idea is how do we bring that into India? So we've got a company called Lightsource BP, which we're just, acquiring 100% of it. It used to be a 50-50 joint venture. So, you'll probably see some of those looking at exploring for opportunities in India. And the last pillar, and this is very interesting because when I first started in India, I used to call it the 3 M's. I would say there's the molecules, there is the markets, and then there is the minds of the people in India, talent. And today we have set up what we call, most companies call it a global capability center. We call it a business and technology center in Pune. And we're starting one in Bangalore as well. And it started in 2020 during COVID. And today we've got close to 3,000 people and growing. And our ambition is that, quite a lot of work will get done in India. And this is not a back office. This will be front office, which means they will support all the engineering work. They will support all the operations planning out of India. digital technology, as well as business solutions. So, bringing AI, digital, everything together. And so that's going to be a huge area that's growing. And, and that could, that could have a big portion of BP's employees working out of India.